This is my full tutorial for 8.6.6, which requires you to create a program which simulates a conversation between a doctor and a patient, and the doctor can suggest treatment based upon the symptoms which the patient reports. So we can start by creating a list, and the lists of course uses square brackets, and we should list a few different symptoms, at least 3, but you may add more if you wish. Then we're going to create a second list called answers, which corresponds to each of the symptoms, so the lists will be related. Now obviously this doctor is not going to be the most helpful. The purpose of this program is more to simulate the responses. And so also the doctor will ask the question, expecting user input. Tell me what troubles. And then we're going to use conditionals, if and else, to work between each of the different symptoms. So we might copy this and paste it down here so we can use it a bit later. Don't forget the indent is important here. Okay, so if we get this string, temperature, then we're going to go up and check the temperature item from the list. And since the first item on this list corresponds to the first item on this list, it will understand that it's supposed to print have a day off work. Now we're going to use elif. Elif 6. And then we can have else down here, in which case the doctor will say something like, okay, so our program is almost complete. And then we've finally got to add one more little section to our program here, which is going to link up our lists to whatever the user types. So if response in symptoms answer equals, and then we're going to response and finally print the answer. Okay, looks like our program may run now. Let's test it. Okay, looks like it's working the way it should be if we don't type in anything on the list. Okay, or if we type in pain, and that's what's supposed to happen.